You can sleep through the night naturally without medication, and I'll show you exactly how. I'm going to share 7 medical secrets with you today that will help you fall asleep faster and stay asleep all night. These aren't the generic sleep tips you've heard before. These are evidence-based strategies that address the actual physiological reasons you can't sleep. I've used these strategies to help thousands of patients overcome chronic insomnia without sleeping pills. Most sleep advice focuses on surface-level habits. These strategies go deeper. They fix the underlying mechanisms that control your sleep-wake cycle. Today, I'm going to teach you how to restore natural, restorative sleep. Let me ask you something. Do you lie awake for hours, unable to fall asleep? Do you wake up at 2 or 3 in the morning and can't get back to sleep? Do you wake up multiple times throughout the night? Do you wake up feeling unrested, even after 7 or 8 hours in bed? What if I told you that your insomnia isn't a sleep problem at all? What if it's a temperature problem, or a light exposure problem, or a stress hormone problem? What if fixing your sleep is actually simpler than you think once you understand what's really going wrong? I'm going to show you exactly what's keeping you awake, and exactly how to fix it. Here's what frustrates me about how we treat insomnia in this country. Someone can't sleep, they go to their doctor. The doctor prescribes a sleeping pill, Ambien, Lunesta, benzodiazepines. The patient takes it, they sleep, but it's not natural sleep, it's drug-induced unconsciousness. Over time, they become dependent on the medication. They can't sleep without it. They develop tolerance and need higher doses. They experience side effects, grogginess, memory problems, increased fall risk. And nobody addresses why they couldn't sleep in the first place. Sleeping pills are a band-aid. They don't fix the underlying problem, they mask it, and they come with serious risks, including dementia, falls, and dependency. And here's what really concerns me. Poor sleep destroys your health in every measurable way. It increases your risk of heart disease, diabetes, obesity, Alzheimer's, cancer, and early death. Chronic sleep deprivation is slowly killing you. Your body and brain need sleep to repair and regenerate. Without it, you age faster and die younger. Think about the next 10 years if your sleep doesn't improve. Every night struggling, every morning exhausted, your health deteriorating, your cognitive function declining, your quality of life diminishing. That's not sustainable. Let's fix this. Right now. Secret number 1, lower your core body temperature. The first and most powerful secret to falling asleep is lowering your core body temperature. Your body must drop its core temperature by 2 to 3 degrees Fahrenheit to initiate sleep. If your body temperature stays elevated, you cannot fall asleep. It's physiologically impossible. Here's how it works. Your circadian rhythm controls your body temperature in a 24-hour cycle. In the evening, your core temperature naturally begins dropping. This temperature drop signals your brain to release melatonin and initiate sleep. If this temperature drop doesn't happen, sleep doesn't happen. But most people sleep in environments that prevent this temperature drop. Their bedroom is too warm. They use heavy blankets. They wear warm pajamas. Their body temperature stays elevated. They lie awake for hours because their physiology won't allow sleep to begin. The research is clear. The optimal room temperature for sleep is between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit. Most people sleep in rooms that are 75 to 80 degrees. This is far too warm. You cannot fall asleep efficiently at these temperatures. Additionally, taking a hot bath or shower 90 minutes before bed paradoxically helps you fall asleep. The hot water raises your core temperature temporarily. When you get out, your body rapidly dissipates heat. Your core temperature drops significantly. This drop triggers sleepiness. I had a patient, Margaret, 56 years old, who hadn't slept well in 3 years. She lay awake for 2 to 3 hours every night. She'd tried everything. Sleep medications helped slightly, but left her groggy. When I asked about her bedroom temperature, she kept it at 76 degrees because she was always cold. We lowered her bedroom temperature to 65 degrees. She resisted initially. Too cold. I explained the physiology. She tried it with warmer blankets for her feet. Within 3 nights she was falling asleep in 15 minutes instead of 2 hours. Within 2 weeks she was sleeping through the night consistently. Temperature control alone had fixed her insomnia. Your action step: lower your bedroom temperature to between 60 and 67 degrees. This is non-negotiable for optimal sleep. If you're cold, wear socks or use blankets you can adjust. But the ambient temperature must be cool. Take a hot bath or shower 90 minutes before bed. Stay in for 15 to 20 minutes. Get out and let your body cool naturally. Don't dry off completely. The evaporation accelerates cooling. This temperature manipulation will make you sleepy. Within 1 week of implementing temperature control, you'll fall asleep faster and sleep more deeply. This is the most powerful sleep intervention that exists. Secret number 2. Control your light exposure. The second secret is manipulating light exposure at specific times of day. Your circadian rhythm is controlled by light. When you expose your eyes to bright light, determines when your body wants to sleep and wake. Here's the physiology. Light exposure, especially blue wavelength light, hits photoreceptors in your retina. These send signals to your suprachiasmatic nucleus, your brain's master clock. Bright light in the morning advances your circadian rhythm, making you tired earlier at night. Bright light at night delays your rhythm, keeping you awake. Most people do this backwards. They avoid morning sunlight. They sit indoors all day. Then they expose themselves to bright screens and artificial light all evening. This completely disrupts their circadian rhythm. Their brain doesn't know when to sleep. The solution is simple but powerful. Get bright light exposure, ideally natural sunlight, first thing in the morning. This sets your circadian clock. Then minimize light exposure in the evening, especially blue light from screens. Morning sunlight exposure has been shown to advance sleep onset by up to an hour. It also deepens sleep and reduces nighttime awakenings. But the light must be bright, at least 1000 lux. Indoor lighting is typically only 200 to 300 lux, not bright enough to set your clock effectively. I worked with a man, David, 62, whose sleep schedule had drifted later and later over years. He couldn't fall asleep until 2 or 3 a.m. He'd sleep until 10 or 11. This delayed sleep phase syndrome was destroying his quality of life. We implemented aggressive light exposure therapy. Every morning, within 30 minutes of waking, he went outside for 20 minutes, even on cloudy days, no sunglasses. We also eliminated evening screen time after 8 p.m. Within 1 week, his sleep onset started shifting earlier. Within 3 weeks, he was falling asleep at 11 p.m. and waking at 7 a.m. naturally. Light exposure had reset his circadian clock. Your action step: get outside within 30 minutes of waking. Stay outside for at least 10 to 20 minutes. No sunglasses. Let bright light hit your eyes. Do this every single morning. Even cloudy daylight is sufficient. This sets your circadian clock for the entire day. In the evening, starting 2 to 3 hours before bed, minimize light exposure. Dim your lights. If you must use screens, use blue light blocking glasses or enable night mode. Better yet, stop using screens entirely 2 hours before bed. Your circadian rhythm will synchronize properly within 1 to 2 weeks. You'll feel sleepy at the right time. You'll fall asleep faster. You'll wake naturally at the right time. Secret number 3. Reset your stress hormones. The third secret is managing cortisol, your primary stress hormone. Elevated nighttime cortisol is one of the most common causes of insomnia, and most people don't even know their cortisol is high. Here's what should happen. Cortisol follows a diurnal rhythm. It's highest in the morning when you wake. It gradually decreases throughout the day. By nighttime, it should be at its lowest point. This low cortisol allows sleep to occur. But chronic stress, anxiety, and poor sleep habits dysregulate this rhythm. Cortisol stays elevated at night. Your body remains in a state of physiological arousal. Your heart rate stays elevated. Your mind races. You cannot fall asleep or stay asleep. You're in fight or flight mode when you should be in rest and digest mode. The solution involves lowering nighttime cortisol through specific relaxation techniques. The most effective is slow, deep breathing. This activates your parasympathetic nervous system, which directly lowers cortisol and prepares your body for sleep. Research shows that specific breathing patterns can lower cortisol by 20 to 30% within 10 minutes. This is powerful enough to overcome stress-induced insomnia in most cases. I had a patient, Susan, 49, who woke every night at 2 or 3 a.m. with her mind racing. She couldn't fall back asleep for hours. Daytime stress about work and family consumed her thoughts at night. Her nighttime cortisol was chronically elevated. We implemented a specific breathing protocol. When she woke at night, instead of lying there anxious, she did 4-7-8 breathing for 10 minutes. Inhale through nose for 4 counts. Hold for 7 counts. Exhale through mouth for 8 counts. Repeat. This extended exhale powerfully activates the parasympathetic system. Within 1 week, she was falling back asleep within 20 minutes instead of lying awake for hours. Within 1 month, she was sleeping through the night most nights. The breathing protocol had lowered her cortisol and broken her insomnia cycle. Your action step: practice 4-7-8 breathing before bed and any time you wake during the night. Sit comfortably. Inhale through your nose for 4 counts. Hold your breath for 7 counts. Exhale completely through your mouth for 8 counts. Repeat. For 10 cycles, the extended exhale is critical. This activates your vagus nerve and parasympathetic nervous system. It lowers cortisol. It shifts your body into sleep mode. Do this every night before bed. Do it whenever you wake during the night. Within 2 weeks, your nighttime cortisol will be lower. Your sleep will be deeper and less disrupted. Secret number 4. Eliminate caffeine afternoon. The 4th secret is eliminating all caffeine intake afternoon. This surprises most people because they think caffeine only affects them for a few hours. Wrong. Caffeine has a half-life of 5 to 6 hours. That means if you drink coffee at 2 p.m., half the caffeine is still in your system at 8 p.m. A quarter is still there at 2 a.m. Even if you fall asleep, caffeine significantly reduces sleep quality. It blocks adenosine receptors in your brain. Adenosine is the chemical that builds up during the day to make you sleepy. When caffeine blocks these receptors, your sleep is lighter. You get less deep sleep and less REM sleep. You wake feeling unrested even after 8 hours in bed. Many people are slow metabolizers of caffeine due to genetics. For these people, afternoon caffeine can disrupt sleep even more severely. They may not feel jittery or stimulated, but their sleep architecture is destroyed. The research shows that caffeine, consumed even 6 hours before bed, reduces total sleep time by 1 hour and significantly decreases sleep quality. But most people drink coffee in the afternoon, have soda or tea in the evening, and don't connect it to their sleep problems. I worked with a woman, Jennifer, 54, who complained of poor sleep quality. She fell asleep fine, but woke up multiple times and never felt rested. She had 3 cups of coffee daily, morning, noon, and 3 p.m. She didn't think the afternoon coffee affected her because she could still fall asleep. We eliminated all caffeine after noon. She was allowed coffee in the morning only. She experienced headaches for 3 days from withdrawal. But within 1 week her sleep quality improved dramatically. She was waking less frequently. Within 2 weeks, she was waking up feeling actually rested, for the first time in years. The afternoon caffeine had been destroying her sleep architecture without her realizing it. Your action step: implement a strict caffeine cutoff at noon. No coffee, tea, soda, energy drinks, or chocolate after 12 p.m. None. If you need an afternoon boost, take a 10-minute walk instead. If you're dependent on afternoon caffeine, you'll experience withdrawal for 3 to 5 days. Headache, fatigue, irritability, push through. Your sleep is more important than avoiding temporary discomfort. Within 1 week, you'll notice improved sleep quality. You'll wake less frequently, you'll feel more rested, your sleep will deepen. This single change improves sleep for 70% of my patients. Secret number 5. Stop using alcohol as a sleep aid. The 5th secret is eliminating alcohol in the evening, especially as a sleep aid. Many people use alcohol to help them fall asleep. This is a terrible mistake that destroys sleep quality. Here's what alcohol actually does to sleep. It acts as a sedative. It helps you fall asleep faster initially. But it severely disrupts sleep architecture. It suppresses REM sleep in the first half of the night. It causes fragmented sleep in the second half. You wake more frequently. Your sleep is lighter. You wake feeling unrested. Additionally, alcohol is metabolized into acetaldehyde, a stimulant. As alcohol wears off in the middle of the night, acetaldehyde levels rise. This causes early morning awakening. You wake at 3 or 4 a.m. and can't get back to sleep. Alcohol also relaxes throat muscles, worsening snoring and sleep apnea. It's a diuretic, causing nighttime urination. It raises body temperature, preventing the temperature drop needed for deep sleep. The research is unambiguous. Even moderate alcohol consumption, 2 drinks, significantly impairs sleep quality. People who drink before bed get 20 to 30% less REM sleep. They wake more frequently. They report lower sleep quality, even if they sleep longer. I had a patient, Richard, 67, who had 2 glasses of wine every evening with dinner. He fell asleep fine, but woke at 3 or 4 a.m. every single night and couldn't get back to sleep. He was exhausted. He didn't connect his evening wine to his sleep problems. We eliminated the wine for 30 days as an experiment. He resisted. It was his nightly routine, but he agreed to try. Within 1 week, he was sleeping through the night more consistently. Within 2 weeks, his early morning awakening problem was mostly resolved. Within 1 month, he was sleeping 7 to 8 hours straight. The wine had been destroying his sleep for years. Your action step: eliminate alcohol in the evening for at least 30 days. See what happens to your sleep. No wine with dinner, no nightcap, no drinks after work. If you must drink, finish at least 4 hours before bed. This gives your body time to metabolize the alcohol before sleep. But ideally, eliminate evening alcohol entirely. Track your sleep quality. Note how many times you wake. Note how you feel in the morning. Within 2 weeks of eliminating evening alcohol, most people experience dramatically improved sleep quality. Your sleep is more important than your evening drink. Make the change. Secret number 6. Time your last meal properly. The 6th secret is finishing your last meal at least 3 hours before bed. Eating too close to bedtime significantly impairs sleep quality through multiple mechanisms. Here's what happens when you eat late. Digestion requires energy and raises your core body temperature. Remember, you need your temperature to drop to fall asleep. Late eating prevents this temperature drop. Additionally, lying down shortly after eating causes gastric reflux. Stomach acid flows back into your esophagus. This creates discomfort that disrupts sleep. Late eating also disrupts your circadian rhythm. Your digestive system has its own circadian clock. Eating late confuses this clock and can shift your entire sleep-wake cycle later. Large or heavy meals before bed are particularly problematic. They require extensive digestion. They significantly raise body temperature. They increase the likelihood of reflux. They prevent deep sleep from occurring. The research shows that eating within 3 hours of bedtime increases sleep onset time by up to 45 minutes. It reduces sleep quality. It increases nighttime awakenings. I worked with a man, George, 58, who ate dinner at 9 p.m. due to his work schedule. He went to bed at 11. He couldn't fall asleep until midnight or 1 a.m. He woke frequently with reflux. His sleep was terrible. We shifted his eating schedule: larger lunch, light early dinner at 6 p.m., no food after 7. He was hungry initially at bedtime, but adjusted within 1 week. His sleep improved immediately. He fell asleep faster. His reflux disappeared. Within 2 weeks, he was sleeping through the night consistently. Your action step: finish your last meal at least 3 hours before bed. If you go to bed at 11 p.m., finish eating by 8 p.m. No late-night snacks. No midnight refrigerator raids. If you're hungry before bed, drink herbal tea or have a small amount of protein, a handful of almonds or a few bites of cheese. Avoid carbohydrates, which can cause blood sugar fluctuations that disrupt sleep. Within 1 week of implementing this timing, you'll fall asleep faster and sleep more deeply. Your digestion won't interfere with your sleep. Secret number 7. Supplement with magnesium. The 7th secret is supplementing with magnesium. Magnesium deficiency is extremely common and directly causes insomnia in many people. Magnesium is required for proper neurotransmitter function, including GABA, which promotes relaxation and sleep. Here's why this matters. Magnesium deficiency causes increased neuronal excitability. Your brain becomes hyperactive. You can't quiet your mind. You lie awake with racing thoughts. Additionally, magnesium deficiency causes muscle tension and restless legs, both of which disrupt sleep. Over half of Americans are magnesium deficient due to depleted soil and processed diets. This widespread deficiency is causing widespread sleep problems, but doctors rarely check magnesium levels or recommend supplementation. The research shows that magnesium supplementation improves sleep quality, increases sleep time, and reduces the time it takes to fall asleep. It's particularly effective for people with restless legs and those who can't quiet their minds. The best form for sleep is magnesium-glycinate. It's well absorbed and doesn't cause digestive upset. The dose is 300 to 400 milligrams, taken 1 hour before bed. I had a patient, Carol, 63, whose mind raced every night. She couldn't shut off her thoughts. She'd lie awake for hours, with endless mental chatter. She'd tried sleep medications. They worked, but made her groggy. We checked her magnesium. It was low. We started magnesium-glycinate, 400 milligrams at bedtime. Within 3 nights, she noticed her mind was quieter. Within 1 week, she was falling asleep in 20 to 30 minutes instead of 2 hours. Within 1 month, her sleep was consistently good. A simple magnesium deficiency had been causing years of insomnia. Your action step: purchase magnesium-glycinate. Take 300 to 400 milligrams 1 hour before bed. Do this every night for at least 1 month. Most people notice improved sleep within 3 to 7 days. You'll fall asleep faster. Your mind will be quieter. Your muscles will be more relaxed. Your sleep will deepen. If magnesium alone doesn't solve your insomnia, it will still significantly improve sleep quality when combined with the other 6 secrets. The transformation. Now let me tell you what happens when you implement all 7 secrets for the next 30 days. Week 1, You lower your bedroom temperature and control light exposure. You're falling asleep faster. You implement the breathing protocol and caffeine cutoff. Your sleep is already improving noticeably. Week 2, you eliminate evening alcohol and adjust meal timing. You start magnesium supplementation. Your sleep quality deepens. You're waking less frequently. You're starting to feel actually rested in the mornings. Week 3, all 7 secrets are now habits. Your circadian rhythm has synchronized. Your cortisol rhythm has normalized. Your sleep architecture has restored. You're falling asleep within 15 to 20 minutes. You're sleeping 7 to 8 hours straight. You're waking naturally feeling refreshed. Week 4. Your sleep is consistently excellent. You have energy throughout the day. Your mood is better. Your cognitive function is sharper. You realize how much your poor sleep was affecting everything. Now that you're sleeping well, your entire quality of life has improved. 3 months from now, these 7 secrets are permanent habits. Your sleep is no longer a problem. You fall asleep easily. You sleep deeply. You wake refreshed. You've eliminated sleeping pills if you were taking them. Your natural sleep has fully restored. This is what I've seen happen thousands of times. Not with sleeping pills, not with complex medical treatments. With 7 fundamental interventions that address why sleep fails in the first place. Final thoughts. I want you to imagine something with me. It's 1 year from now. You never implemented these secrets. You continued struggling with sleep. You continued lying awake for hours. You continued waking multiple times. You continued feeling exhausted every day. Your health has deteriorated. Your risk of heart disease, diabetes, and Alzheimer's has increased. Your cognitive function has declined. Your mood is worse. Your quality of life is poor. You're dependent on sleeping pills. You're aging faster. Your insomnia is destroying your health and your life. Now imagine the alternative. You started today. You implemented these 7 secrets. You stayed consistent. It's 1 year later, and you sleep beautifully every night. You fall asleep easily. You sleep through the night. You wake refreshed. You have energy. Your health is better. Your mind is sharper. Sleep is no longer a problem. It's restored. Which future do you want? The choice is entirely yours. I've given you 7 evidence-based secrets that restore natural sleep. They work. They're powerful. They're sustainable. But they require implementation. They require consistency. So here's what I want you to do right now. Choose 1 secret. Just 1. Start tonight. Maybe you lower your bedroom temperature tonight. Maybe you go outside for 20 minutes tomorrow morning. Maybe you practice 4, 7, 8 breathing before bed tonight. Maybe you have your last coffee at noon, starting tomorrow. Maybe you skip the evening wine tonight. Maybe you finish dinner 3 hours before bed. Maybe you order magnesium-glycinate right now. Pick one. Start there. Add the others over the next week. Your sleep can restore. I've seen it too many times to doubt it. But your body needs you to create the conditions for natural sleep, and those conditions start right now. If this video helped you, share it with someone who needs it. There are millions of people suffering from insomnia who think sleeping pills are their only option. Show them there's a better way. And if you want more strategies like this, evidence-based medicine that restores natural health, subscribe to this channel. I post new videos every week. Your body has been asking for better sleep. Now it's your turn to give it what it needs.